Yes.
Did DreadX freeze? Oh God.
Did it?
It might have. Hold on. Nope, it's coming back. There we go. It got there in the end. It took it a minute.
Well, balls. He's going off to be a hobo. Go, young hobo.
Well, the road is forever going. So I'm guessing the aliens have him and he doesn't realize it.
Aliens! Alright, that's something.
At night I could hear him.
No, Daddy, no!
Well, the thing in the closet got a lot more violent.
Yes. Also a lot more up front. Alright, so what we got down here? Oh, we got a
now
ball
I
pit.
want pizza. Why are you doing this to me, chat?
Ball pit! Should I be mean and tell you something?
Is it about sex in the ball pit?
No, it's not about sex in the ball pit. Everybody knows about sex in the ball pit. But by the way, if you've ever been inside of a Chuck E. Cheese, somebody fucked in that ball pit. You don't know when, but somebody did. It's a fact.
What was the mean thing you were going to say then?
You said you wanted pizza.
You have pizza, don't you?
I have homemade pizza.
Mother, I'm about to send somebody out to go get me some fucking pizza. Not the shitty kind. I'm gonna go get the good kind.
Well, yeah, you're not going to Little Caesars.
No, I don't hate myself. Now it's $7. Like $5, fine, you know what you're getting, but $7, I want at least a little bit more quality.
Yeah, $7 for shitty pizza, no.
You can get mine.
No, bad pizza.
Yeah, I want good pizza. Damn it, I've been wanting good pizza since yesterday. I hate the chat room tonight. Also, Alien. Whee! God, this is... Could you imagine having to walk through all this?
I mean, to be honest, ball pits aren't that difficult to walk through. Because they're all just hollow plastic balls.
I don't want frozen pizza. I want good pizza. Make the Italian here make me some pizza when he's here.
Pizza.
I might bring some homemade brownies.
There's your present. What the fuck are you, man?
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Fuck you, Jaws. You may want to run.
I want to see what it looks like. Fuck
I think if you see what it looks like, it kills you. Yeah, no, you have to literally
wow!
jump on it.
You died. Fresh and bloody claw, but where young one of the strangle mob. That's what it is. Okay, that's what the strangle mob is. Can I run?
So when no, I think in the ball pit it restricts you.
Oh, but so you have to get onto those type of things.
Well, no, you have to get on to the one that's across the way, because you tried to make the turn, you didn't make it. Get on the thing directly in front of you. Yep. So now
no means no.
And then after he leaves, then you gotta go to the... Yep, when he goes the other way. Run now.
I'm stuck!
Yep.
Oh my god, I was legit stuck.
Yep, I saw
That is some hold on.
The ship is sinking, Captain.
Somebody goes, do you want to go for pizza? I go, I want you to go for pizza. I am entertaining people. I can't go for pizza. I need to send somebody. You get stuck on those a lot. Oh, oh god! Why do you... Programmer, whoever programmed this section, I have so many words for you that begin with the F word. Mostly fuck. So you have to kind of jump before you even get over here. You are the stupidest looking thing I've seen in a while. Hold on. Did Discord freeze?
No, I'm good. Sorry, I forgot I was muted. I don't know. I like the model. It's just that, yeah. I'm just not sure how to... Alright, you get out. Yeah, you gotta go that way.
Let me on the hot dogs!
Fuck you, you creepy bastard.
Let's see.
Oh, you gotta go to the left. Where it's going. No, that's back where you just
God.
came
Well,
from.
I have put my fate into the hands of the mom.
I literally said you gotta go left.
That is some voice acting on this thing. You are swimming in things people have had sex in.
I don't think something like that cares.
I just wanted to point it out to it.
I would hate to go into one of those things with a black light.
Everything is suddenly bright as fuck.
Everything glows. Why does everything glow? Okay, then you're gonna
That's
go
why
to
there's
the
never
left.
black lights in these things. Oh, I hate that you get stuck.
You keep jumping like before you get to it. If you jump like right when you get to it, you probably have a better chance of getting up there.
Sorry, give me a minute.
No, you're good.
Alright, let's see. Oh my god, hold on, there we go. I lost all control for a second there. That was weird. I don't know if you guys saw that slowdown, but I had no control for a second. I can wait as long as you can. Can't tell if the voice is male or female. I think they got two different people and they're just different voices.
Seems that way.
Wow, this thing is very, very sexual. There is someone who knew exactly what they were... fucking god damn it, this getting stuck on things is annoying.
You keep pre-jumping.
Because if you try to jump when you're right there, you get stuck on it. I'm not gonna speak to you. You're a dick. Is this why you can just sit there and listen to the dialogue? Its dialogue is getting strangely sexual. And if we're playing a kid, I don't feel comfortable with that.
I don't think you are at this point. I think you're kind of like the equivalency of like Nicolas Cage and Willy's Wonderland.
Why does that movie sync so well? Oh my god, fuck you, devs. At least have a damn checkpoint.
Fuck your checkpoint. Wait for it, it's up there.
Wait, are we playing Nicolas Cage?
I don't know, but you should probably go.
Suck my dick!
Fuck you. Alright, there we go. Next present. Alright, so what do we got?
We never left. On a dark and stormy night in 1983, the phone rings. Finish the game. I ain't going into Jumanji.
Why? Robin Williams is still there.
By the way, I saw at the store the other day, they had the classic Jumanji game, and then the one that's supposed to be just like the one in the movie. And I got...
Oh, you mean the video game?
No, I meant the original movie one. But they re-brought out the original board game, and if anyone ever saw that thing, I got one when I was a kid because, you know, I liked the movie. It is the shittiest thing in the universe. It's like anger-inducing because the box makes it look like it's the one from the movie, like the wood and everything. It's so bad. Please use display capture or game capture. Do they think streamers don't know what they're doing?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have my options menu? You are gonna be the... Okay, no. Can I have my options? Son of a fucking... God damn it, that was loud. No,
You might want to take your headset off for a second because it's probably going to do it again.
Christ, that was fucking loud. And I can't get into the options now because it auto started.
Oh, it did?
Yes, it did. Everyone, you might want to lower this. I don't know how loud this is going to be until I can get into the options.
It's like fucking THX at the movies.
Oh, Jesus, that was loud.
Oh, they're using that crappy VHS filter. Because it's the 80s. Unless it's just for the opening. I don't know, the volume doesn't sound too bad to me right now.
It's very loud for me. Fuck you, Connor. And all of you.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Jeez, I have to actually take that. I can't hear anything until I get in the options.
Do you not have a, I was gonna say, do you not have a volume control on your mic on your headset?
Okay, now I can put it back on. That was... And I have my audio, my volume to like 30%.
Oh.
Yeah, that was... It is very loud on my end. So I'm sorry, chat room. Let me get in an options menu!
I mean, mine isn't terribly loud.
I don't know why the game auto started either. I was trying to go down to...
Please leave your message after the tone.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Hello, this is William, and you don't know me, but your cousin Michael works for me at Claustra Studios, and he has not shown up to work at all this week, and nobody in the office has heard from him. So, of course, I stopped by his house to see if he was okay, and his car was in the driveway, and I swear I thought I saw someone walk by the attic window, but nobody answered the door. But I did find a note on the door, which is why I'm calling you, and it just has your name, number, and a message that says, finish the game. So, you know, Michael's known around the office for being a little bit off, but this is strange, like really strange even for him. And, you know, as I'm sure you know, he typically keeps very to himself, but he has talked a little about you and how you guys used to write the Choose Your Own Adventure stories together. So, you know, I hope you know what this all means, and of course, I hope Michael is okay, but we really need to get in touch with him. So, when you get in touch with him, please tell him to call us at the office. Okay, thanks so much, bye-bye.
Can I have an options menu now?
No.
Why is it torturing me?
Following through for you as this classic text adventure gameplay. If you find yourself getting stuck, feel free to reference the help menu at any time. Oh, you're smoking a cigarette.
Oh,
right, there you go.
Thank God.
Settings. You went into the. Oh, there you go.
Wow, they are trying to do this old-fashioned. Give me a minute, guys. There we go. Nope, you're going... That is so much better. I actually am... That was only 5.
Yeah, like I said, it wasn't really that loud on my end.
What the fuck happened in the chat?
I don't know what happened to the chat.
There's just nothing but... Juju, why are you spamming? Screen froze? No, it didn't. I was just staring at the chat room. The thing is, the audio, the talking isn't loud. The music for this, for whatever reason, is insanely loud. You go right off. You know what you did.
Yes, sir, Bob. All right, we got a cigarette. Starting off well.
No, the Scream game? Hold on. Did it actually? Yeah, it did. Oh my god, the game actually did freeze. Hold on.
Oh, that sucks.
Did you guys not see any of that opening? Oh, it is not responding at all, is it? Let me see if I can get this to... Okay, there we go. Did you guys see any of that opening? What? How's it go? I don't know why, but he insisted I keep it. Should get some lights on in here.
They're gonna turn on the power.
Hold on. Very finicky. Give me a second. All I need... No, item glow is on. I want that on. Okay, that's better. Oh, yeah, there is a freezing thing. I do notice that. I don't think this game is very well optimized. I'm just going to say that much about it. It looks good. I just don't think it's optimized very well. Oh, cassette tape. If I want to listen to it, I'll need something to play this on.
Hmm.
You want to read this?
Yeah. March 28th, 1983. Dr. Miller says I'm using the journal wrong. She says I need to get out of my emotions and my anxieties. I'm not disturbed. I'm just passionate. She doesn't get it. Nobody gets it. I'm on the verge of creating the next evolution of horror entertainment, and people are just saying my brain is fucked up for having these horrid thoughts. It's not like I think that way personally. Is Dario Argento sadistic because he directed a movie where dancers are getting sacrificed to a cult? No! People call him a genius. How is what I'm doing any different? I'm making a character. April 12th, 1983. Multimedia. That's the key. I figured it out. And like where this is going. I've got a plan in place. I just need to execute. Everyone's going to see that I'm a real artist. This game is going to be different than anyone has ever seen. My magnum opus. Okay, the fact you're bringing up Dario Argento means don't include a better movie in your movie. Because he's literally talking about Suspiria without saying Suspiria.
He wants to see how many people get the reference.
If you don't, where have you been for the last 30 years?
You'd actually be amazed how many people don't know Italian horror.
No, I'm just saying if you're playing a horror, like if you know here's the thing though, if you know Italian horror in any way, shape, or form, if you know it exists, most of the time people are introduced to that through Suspiria.
Well, Suspiria, yeah, it's the go-to one.
Well, yeah, but that's what they're referencing. March 15th, 1983. I've been at work pretty relentlessly trying to make something great. A lot of the work has just been watching movies. Halloween, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Shining, etc. They're fine, but it needs something else, and I'm just not sure what. When I watch Jason Voorhees chasing campers, I feel nervous, sure, but scared? I feel tense. I feel worried for the character. But I know that I'm okay, so I don't feel that horror. I don't feel like I'm in any danger. It feels so disingenuous. Plus, it's really difficult to capture the visual aspect with the tech I have available. All I really have is text. Text and more text. I'm not much of a reader, but maybe I should check out The Shining novel. Could translate better to my games. March 17th, 1983. I've thought more about it. I think I was wrong. Maybe the technology won't allow much in the way of visual horror, but that doesn't mean I can't find another way. I'll keep trying, but I think it's only something. March 18th, 1983. I've got it.
Okay. Yeah, and hold on. This game has a weird freezing effect. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, so let me just in case. This game should not be giving us this kind of a problem. Unless, is the freezing thing on purpose? What the fuck? Every time we turn down the settings, it freezes more. That's confusing me.
I got no idea. Unless that's just the way it's running.
Did you have that issue, Shadow Wolf?
Photograph.
No, I didn't need to see that anyway, game.
You have to turn it over? It says left stick, yeah.
Can't really make it out.
You have to turn it a certain way to get.
Could be because you're streaming? I don't know.
A tape cassette.
Oh, maybe I needed to turn on the light.
That actually might be it, yeah. Yep.
Not that we
Okay.
could even make out what's going on.
Picture of a living room. Never seen this place before. Looks like it's only in with the camera flash. Oh, it's an old Atari. Oh god, Glut. Oh god, why is it off to the side?
I don't know. Oh god, fuck you. I remember this game.
Yep, so do I.
This actually controls better than the actual game.
Well, I mean, the actual game was back in the 80s.
I remember just trying to do anything and then going flying off the screen.
Yeah. Whoop the alien asses.
Hope you're good at asteroids. I am, actually.
Nice.
The freezing kind of helps, too. That is still really bizarre. I'll have to mess with the settings more later.
Fucking aliens.
I have no idea if I'm supposed to be playing this to a certain amount. I'm just enjoying
I
myself.
have no idea either, but fuck it.
I'm going for that high score. So you got to score 600? Does anything actually happen? Can't say I remember any freezing, so... Yeah, this one's not optimized for streaming then.
Is there anything that this actually does?
No, I think this is just a mini game. It doesn't seem to add anything to the game.
It's just
We're
a
gonna
fun
get to
little
100 and then
nod
we'll stop.
It's just the fun that, like, oh, it's the 80s. You got a star.
Damn it! I need to stop this.
Start sucking.
I'm trying, I swear. Come at me, bitches. Alright.
Oh, they're moving a little faster now, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me just mess with some of the settings a little bit more. Low brightness, contrast. Okay, so yeah, there's nothing here that should be causing that problem. Look smoothing might be doing it.
Try it. See if it helps.
See if we still get the freezing effect. Nope, it's just gonna do it. Sorry, guys. I hope you can deal with that. If it gets really bad, we will just move on to the next game. Why do I hear Satan in the toilet?
Mm.
Here you go.
Alright, hang on. Okay. April 20th, 1983. Everything is in place. I haven't slept in days. But this is going to be worth every second of exhaustion. I keep getting calls from work asking where I've been. I don't see the point in answering. They never understood. And why would they start now? I'm about to make a better game than any of those assholes could ever imagine. There are a lot of risks involved, but this is some really good stuff. Time to create true horror. April 25th, 1983. I've picked my playtester. I needed someone special, someone who felt that if anyone would understand the importance of what I'm doing. He didn't like my ideas much when we were just writing stories, but I've matured. I know how to execute. Everything's perfect.
Yes, it is freezing on my end too, guys. It is just the game's optimization. Satan, I know you're in here, but could you not be in the toilet?
Video set.
How is that? What's it doing?
It's a voice recorder.
We have a very mature cousin, apparently.
Yep. Okay. Tape cassette. Oh, we can play them now.
Good.
Turn this up a little. Yeah, screw it. Everyone gets to go deaf.
Okay. My name is Dr. Miller. It is January 23rd, 1983. Could you state your name and age?
Hey, why is this being recorded?
This is just for record keeping and review purposes. I promise that these tapes aren't going to leave this office.
Okay.
So, name and age?
Michael Krieger, 32.
And what brings you to see me today, Michael?
I thought I filled all that out on the paperwork.
Yes, but I always like to ask. It's just nice to hear you share it in your own words in person.
Well, I guess I just feel kind of stuck.
Could you expand on that at all?
A lot of it is work. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that I'm able to work for a video game company. It's what I love to do. I just... Fuck,
No, it's okay. Say it how you feel it. You don't have to censor yourself.
I just thought I'd be able to express myself a bit more, you know? I'm really craving that creative freedom. I get there's a market for those fantasy games we make, but I just feel like I could be making more.
What do you mean by more?
Something real, something that would make you feel something, I don't know.
And is this feeling just related to work?
No, but it's a big cause of it.
Okay. So, I did want to talk to you about what you wrote in your paperwork. There are certain things that I find concerning. I'd really like if we could talk about that, if you're able.
Yeah, could we not? At least not yet. I'm just not...
No, it's okay. I understand. We can circle back to that later, okay?
Okay.
I mean, considering what happened yesterday on Twitter, I can kind of understand how this guy feels. If for those that don't know, somebody got extremely, extremely mad at me because the horror comic I write is not adult. I mean, it is, but not in the way they want it. And it does kind of suck when you try to be creative and people don't really want you to be creative in the way you want to be. That was also the funniest conversation I've ever seen on Twitter.
I don't have Twitter for a reason.
He is very disappointed in me that I do multiple different things.
Look, I'm going to be very honest with you. Every time you send me something from Twitter, I can never bring myself to actually care because it's not real life.
It's just really, really funny. That one I had to share because of how stupid it got and how everyone was dogpiling.
Yes, what else? Oh, well, we can listen to the tapes now, so you can pick up the tapes for the recorder.
Yeah, let's do that. I do like these.
And recording. Okay, this is Dr. Miller. It's currently February 12th, 1983, and I'm talking with Michael Krieger, age 33.
32.
Also
Right,
Freddy
sorry,
Krueger.
age 32. How are you feeling today, Michael?
I mean, I've been worse.
Been up to anything exciting?
No, not really. I've been watching a lot of movies, but that's about it.
Oh, what movies?
Mostly horror movies.
Oh, I can't watch those. I'm a bit too jumpy. Why horror movies?
I guess the feeling I'm trying to get. It's like I'm so numb. Maybe if I find the right movie, it'll make me feel something, but it's like none of them are enough.
could see how that could be frustrating.
Yeah.
Have you, been writing in a journal like I suggested?
Oh, yeah. I actually think I'm taking to it a bit more than I expected.
Well, that's great to hear. Is there a reason you've had a change of heart about it? I know you weren't super thrilled last time we talked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I found a use for it.
Well, that's really great to hear. So, I did want to ask about where we left off last. I know you don't like to talk about it, but are you having any more thoughts of hurting others, hurting yourself?
Listen, I know what I wrote on the papers. It sounds bad, but it's more fantasy than anything. It's not like I'm planning on doing anything. They're just stories.
I understand that, but if they continue coming to mind, then...
I promise I'm okay.
Okay.
You would really hate... That's the funnier part. If you actually read the tweet chain, I did link to the Forgotten Tune. That's why he said he's disappointed. I don't know. Akabar... I like Akabar's response to it all was, when we were talking privately about it, he said, you could open a bakery for all I care, as long as you're happy, that's all that actually matters. People are dumb. But unfortunately, when you are kind of known for one thing, it's kind of what happens. People only expect one thing out of you, even if you try to do other things. Key. Who locks their bedroom?
People that live in a house with other people.
Fair enough. Can I walk and listen to this? Oh, yeah.
We are recording. This is Dr. Miller. It is March 20th, 1983, and I'm speaking with Michael Krieger, age 32. How are you doing today, Michael?
Actually, I'm doing pretty good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think I've got something figured out.
What do you mean by that?
Like, you remember last session how I talked about feeling stuck? I think I found a way out.
Oh, and how's that?
I decided to make my own game. Something that no one at the company would understand. It's gonna be amazing.
And, what does everyone at work think about this?
I haven't gone in a few days.
And why is that?
I feel stifled there. Yeah, I go back, but I need this time to work on my work. I need to focus on this one thing.
Well, I'm glad you found something, but please remember, you need to take care of yourself, too.
I know. I know. Trust me, this is all gonna be great.
Well, it's great that you found something.
Don't I know it?
And are you still writing in that journal?
Oh, yeah.
Would I be allowed to see it?
Not just yet. It's not quite finished yet.
Finished?
Yeah, it's not done.
I'm not sure what you mean. The journal isn't exactly something you finish. It's more like a continuous stream of thought.
I know, just... I'll let you look soon, okay?
Okay.
I feel personally attacked by this game.
Why?
I do that shit. When somebody wants to see what I've been writing and stuff, I get like that. You don't see my shit till it's done. People are like, is this game becoming sentient or something? Instructions C. How to play text games. Keep your phrases simple. Some commonly used commands are examine and go to, followed by your target. While these are by far not your only commands, they may help you if you're... Sorry, this is really small for me. If you're unsure of what to do. Example, go to door.
You want me to read it?
Yes, please.
You must specify if you'd like to use an item on something by typing your desired action followed by the object in item. This format is action, object with item. Example, unlock the door with the key. Do not use punctuation in your commands. If you feel you've completed the task in the area, you can always type go back.
Okay, so now we know how he's thinking. Reading in her living room with the outside window. Who's taking this picture? Oh, our cousin's really creepy. What's the Oh, man, I remember these cameras. I have one of these cameras now in my garage. Let's see, before we go to the computer, because that's the obvious one. Time to bust out the magnifying glass. Well, my glasses should be here soon.
Front, have you been seeing everything you need, or back, have you been missing something?
Well, that's why I have the glowy thing on. Oh God, hello, slow down. We gonna come out of this? Where's your pet? Jesus.
Dial up, baby.
Everyone enjoy that sound. Brought to you by this game. Please insert data storage device. We don't have one. Why is it always off to the side like that? That is weird. Okay, so we have to figure out a code.
Yeah, you need a combo.
Back.
Does that give a clue?
Can we turn this around? Okay, so we have to go and look for something. Okay. There's nothing there.
Nope.
You know that all computers used to make that noise. Oh, I remember that noise. Doesn't mean I like it. Okay, so we have 5.
5.
5. Nope.
Nothing.
That has a number on it?
That one? No, it didn't.
Okay.
You turned it over, remember?
3.
3. I don't think there's anything on the photographs. I think you have to find the pieces of paper.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
That's 5 and 3.
At least I am really glad they actually give you the option to put the glow on. 2.
5, 3, and 2. I don't know if it's either 2, 3, 5 or 5, 3, 2. I think unless they're just giving you random numbers and they expect you to just, you know, force it.
Time to brute force.
All right. So 5, 3, 2. Gonna try it the other way. Bingo.
So like, you might want to check the note. Nah, we're gonna brute force it. Oh, I remember a floppy disk like this.
Yep, so do I.
Massacre 1983.
Game by Michael Krieger.
Is this how Doom was born?
Nah.
Why do you not have separations for your sound volumes?
Loading.
Oh, everyone get ready, you're about to go deaf.
Massacre 1983.
Why is it to the side, though? Yeah, why are you doing this to the side? That is annoying.
You feel heavy with both the weight of your cargo and your conscience as your bare toe grazes the asphalt beneath you through your worn shoes. You marched onward. You knew exactly where to go next. The axe you lugged behind you made a screeching noise on the metal grinding across the street. You arrive at your destination, the old Miller house. Quaint, rustic home with 2 floors. There's a door directly in front of you. Beside you on your left is an old car. To your right, a path to the backyard. Please enter your command. So you can either go to door. Take a look at the car. It's an old and rusted sedan. There is a story to this car that you can't quite put your finger on. The smell is one of old scrap yards and metal work. You look through the window. The keys are sitting inside. The car door is locked. You cannot do this with your bare hands.
Let me tell you where that's bullshit.
Break window with axe. The glass shatters with a loud crash. Not too loud, you hope. You peer inside of the vehicle. There's a set of keys left out on the dash. You grab the keys from the car.
Okay, we've seen that before. You don't have to read all
You
that
have
again.
the width of your car. Yeah, okay, yeah. So you now have the key. So now I suppose we either go to the front door or you go to the backyard.
It is kind of
Front door.
losing its dang marbles over there. So do you want to go to the backyard or to the door? So I feel like going to the door right away is not going to be good.
You also have an axe. So,
Yeah, but
I mean,
you
it's
know
up-
there's going to be one of these games where the magical axe won't work against the enemy, blah, blah, blah.
if it was me, I'd say go to the backyard. But it's up to you. You move quietly to the backyard. It's not spacious, as you would have thought, but the grass is trimmed perfectly. The patio is dimly lit by the dying light fixture. The back door sits at the end of a short stone path. Go to back door. You approach the back door. It's a flimsy screen door that stands in front of a more sturdy wooden one. Use axe on door? Not too much noise. No, too much noise. Unlock door with keys? The door unlocks with a lovely clicking.
And it
Okay.
begins. So I know what game they're actually copying with this. Whoop, wrong one. They're actually copying another game with this, funny enough. Looks like the computer has tripped a circuit. There's got to be a breaker box somewhere.
Okay, so you need to find the
I think
breaker
we
box.
saw one
I
up
know
near the front.
There's gonna be something.
It's
in
not
here.
doing a freezing thing as bad as it was before. I wonder if that was on purpose.
Usually the breaker box is in the basement.
I heard somebody knocking. Why is that boarded up?
You're probably gonna find out later.
Okay, yeah, this is actually copying another game, like, verbatim. I can't remember the game's name, but everything you do on the computer, you're doing to this house. Spoiler.
Okay.
I actually do like the idea, because like I said, the other game I really enjoyed that in. I really cannot remember the name right now. Where is it? It was silly of me to think it'd be in here. Where would the breaker box be? I thought it was out in the living room. You passed the breaker. Am I just that blind?
I didn't notice it either.
when are you gonna come to life? Admit you're gonna do it. Admit you're gonna do it. Where did this come from?
That's an old cell phone.
If he was in danger, why wouldn't he call? Was that here before?
I don't remember. If it was, you didn't pick it up. Yeah, there it is on the wall back there. See it? No, turn to your left. So now you've turned all the way around, so keep turning to your right. Go forward.
Oh,
Right there.
glowy box.
Okay, you reset the breaker.
I just want to play my computer games. I'd be more
Okay.
impressed if the computer kept the thing you were doing.
I think it did.
I'm saying that would have actually been impressive back then, if you think about it.
Alright, so you step into the house. It feels almost like your own home. It's such a nostalgic structure. You can almost feel the lives that were created and lost by this house, and you want to be a part of that story. You crave to be a part of that story. Directly in front of you stands a staircase leading upstairs. To your immediate left is a small kitchen Further onward, you can see the living room. Okay, so yeah, it is this house. Although, I don't think we saw a staircase, actually, leading
We didn't
upstairs.
see a staircase, but some of this is reminding me of that other game. Okay, let's see. Let's see now.
So,
We have a living
we
room,
either-
the kitchen,
we either
or
go to-
upstairs.
Yeah, we either go to the kitchen, living room, or upstairs.
I feel like upstairs should be last.
Could be. It's up to you. Go to the kitchen.
Give me 1 second. We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do.
Sorry about that, folks. I was just talking to somebody.
You're good.
Having to deal with some family stuff, so sorry about that. I'm now taking care of my grandma, so it's fun.
Ah.
Yeah. Dementia's a hell of a thing.
You move left into the kitchen. The room is very dark. Tile floors and walls make the whole place feel clinical. There's an odd smell emitting from a bowl of fruit on the table. You hate it here. You want to go back.
Can I look for lights? Let's see. Okay.
Okay, so I think you have. I think you have to go back. Yeah, because there's nothing.
Yeah, you don't have to reread this. So I do like games like this. Like when I was comparing this to another game, guys, I wasn't doing it to be mean. I actually like when games do this kind of thing. I like text adventures. I mean, we grew up with this kind of thing, a lot of us, so I kind of like this kind of thing.
So
Wanna try the living
then?
room?
Yeah, might as well. Go to the
So I
living
feel
room.
like the upstairs should definitely be the last one.
Probably. You step into the living room. It's another part of the story. Pictures are hung up across the wall showing a happy elderly couple. Young children are seen scattered amongst the photos. Grandchildren? You love them all. You're a part of this family and their story in your head. Okay.
That
that's another
last
one that's-
sentence is weird.
Yeah, so that's another dead-end one. So now I guess you gotta go upstairs.
Either he's... I wonder if the person
I
we're
think-
playing is...
I think this guy's the murderer. This is the... We're
Oh, yeah.
playing the murderer because he showed up with an axe.
Yeah, no, definitely. Okay, so go...
Okay. So now I gotta go upstairs. I can kind of not read it because...
Let me see if I can get that so that you can see it.
Well, if it drifts up and down, I can't see it.
There we go. Is that easy?
All right, I can still read it. You creep slowly on the stairs. You try with every ounce of willpower you can muster not to let your axe hump up the stairs. The smile on your face is almost painful. The excitement is unbearable. You shake in eagerness. Up the stairs, you see only a straight path to a bedroom.
Man, we are gonna go murder people.
Yep, go to the bedroom. You speak to the bedroom door. It's cracked open, even ever so slightly. You can feel the mild breeze of a running fan from inside. This is your time. Go into bedroom? Walking inside, you step with such care not to make any spots on the floor creak. You see an elderly couple lying in bed. They look so at peace. The man sleeps comically with his mouth hanging open. The woman lays flat on her stomach. You want to look closer.
You
You
approach the bed.
you approach the bed. You can see the man's chest rise up and down so slowly. So slowly. It's your time. I
Raise
assume.
axe.
Use axe.
Wouldn't let me use. Wait, really? Kill?
No.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, you can't.
Kill with axe. Okay. You raise the axe above your head. You remember it being heavier. This feels right. You grip the base of the wooden handle with the greatest of care before flinging the metal wedge down on the man's stomach. His eyes jolt open, and he flings himself for a moment, trying to sit upright. Your smile hurts. The woman wakes up immediately. She's clearly distraught, but is unable to make a sound. Her husband is still alive, choking on his own blood. You walk up to the woman slowly. She's so helpless. You raise the axe over your head with the same care and thrust it down between the woman's eyes. Her warm blood splatters your face. This feeling, you could bathe in it. It's a rush the likes of which you've never experienced. This is your family now. You're a part of this story. The man stops choking. To be continued.
God, Mom, I'm trying to play my game here. Stop knocking. Also, can
We
you
both
hear
know
that?
you're not, we both know you're not playing the game. You're just masturbating. Get out here.
I love when games. I have a weakness for when games do that kind of thing. Like they fuck with you with the audio. It is so much fun. I love that kind of thing.
Somebody's knocking on the front door, I think.
Open the door, close it. Nope, no, there's no one home.
Peek.
You see the footsteps in the blood?
I do see the footsteps. Can you look? Can you...
Look at
Can
the
you
blood
look
over
around?
by the.
No, I see it. I'm just saying, can you move your eye around a little bit to see a little bit more, or are you stuck in that
We
viewpoint?
were stuck here. I like that. Get out of my room! I'm murdering, Mom! Oh my god! Somebody else. Avon calling.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they will kill you for sale. Let's face it.
Did they pass something under the door? Is there anything sitting on the ground there?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Another floppy disk and another tape cassette.
I am really enjoying this. Now that I think the
This
freezing's
is
actually been on
Dr.
purpose.
Miller. I'm speaking with Michael Krieger, age 32. It is April 16th, 1983. How have you been doing, Michael? Michael, I asked, how are you?
Don't act like you care.
Excuse me?
I know you don't.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure where this is coming from.
I found the thing that makes me feel better, and you tell me it's wrong.
Michael, I understand your frustration, but this project you're working on seems unhealthy. I understand you're passionate about this horror game, but some of the things you're writing seem sadistic, and I think it would be best if we...
Don't you dare tell me what's best for me, you fucking bitch!
I think we should take a step back and...
No, I'm done with this. I found what makes me feel better, and I'm gonna stick with it. I'm about to create a masterpiece in gaming. Hell, I'm creating a masterpiece of any art form. Why would you want to take that away from me?
I'm sorry, Michael, but I don't think this is good for you.
Don't pretend like you know what's good for me. You know I've spent my whole life just wanting to create. I just want so bad to let the world know what's going on inside my brain, and I finally found the message I want to send. I'm gonna be the horror auteur of the fucking millennium. Do you know what it's like to be told your entire life that your ideas are shit? It's too dark. It's disturbed. It's not. It's art. And I'm ready to show the world what my art can be.
Oh yeah. All right. Now you have your new.
How did this get here? Who was just at the door? I mean, I can't say I understand why he's so damn frustrated. I actually do get that.
But has he actually been killing people? Is the question.
I mean, it's art. No, he sounds like an asshole.
It's art until you break the law.
Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna go for the ultimate shot on Shidio.
Although I do find it funny that people are now just like trolling award shows.
Oh, hey. He's out there being creepy. Hey, cuz. Stop being creepy.
Where is he?
He just walked by that window.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You were too busy talking about award shows. So wait, what's going on with award shows?
There's like random people that are like bombing award shows. Not like literally bombing, but like fucking... Like there was one at, oh god, what was it? It wasn't the daytime Emmys, I forget what it was. It was an award show, I think for television, like a month ago. Did you see, like, there was some woman who was like protesting the Ukraine thing, but she showed up on the red carpet for it, and then stripped down completely naked, and she had like body paint all over her that basically said, "Stop raping us."
Yeah, I saw that.
She was just screaming at cameras before they dragged her away.
That poor fucking security guard wanted to be anywhere else. Like, you could see it in his eyes.
Oh, yeah, no, it's like, come on, really?
Yeah, Web showed me that, and I'm like, you ever notice that the ones that always strip naked are never really good looking?
I think that's the point, isn't it?
They think they are.
We never left.
As long as we didn't start the fire.
I miss Joel Billy. You trek along the road in the dead of night. The cold air fills your lungs as you creep onward. A trail of blood streaks behind you like the slime of a snail. You can't shake the grin on your face. The axe you drag behind you makes a clanging sound as it hits the concrete with every one of your steps. It's the most beautiful rhythm you ever heard. You come upon an all-too-familiar home, a single-level house with an attic for storage. So many hours spent inside. Work, work, work. Never enough. However, this house is not empty. He's here. To your left is an unfamiliar car. Looking ahead, you see the front door. So this might be the house that we're in.
Yep.
So do you want to go deface your car first?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, God. Okay. You approach the car. It's nicer than yours, and you hate it. The interior is clean and put together. You are such a slob. Disgusting. The tires look freshly pumped, full of air. Well, I guess it's time to use the axe on the tires. You thrust the wedge of the axe into the car's tires. They let out a satisfying pop and hiss. He's not going anywhere.
Yep.
Did I just hear that?
Yep.
Okay, go back. Go be back. Alright, so now I assume you're gonna have to go to the front door. You walk to the front door. It's been left unlocked. You know that he's distracted inside. Go inside. Yep, and there's the door. You step into the living room. You stand inside for a moment and allow the memories to flood back. It's horrid. To your right is the laundry room. Further in front of you is the dining room. To your left is a hallway. You're down the hallway.
Should we go down the hallway?
I don't know. Depends on how fast you want to end this game. It's probably going to make you go down the hallway anyway, at some point.
I can spell.
Go to hallway.
Smart ass.
You step into the hallway. The carpet is dull. The walls are bland. To your left is the bathroom. Ahead and to your right is the bedroom. Above you is the attic. Behind you is the living room. Well, if you go to the bedroom, that's where you're in now. The attic door is locked for now. You can't let him up there yet. It's a surprise. The hallway is behind you. Go to the bedroom?
Yeah, you have to go to the hallway and then go to the bedroom.
Oh, it's one of those. Bedroom is my one safe space. All of your work, all leading to this. Look at him, typing away, reading line by line. You look so peaceful. You know that of anyone you know, he'll appreciate what you're doing. He'll understand the artistry of it all. You shouldn't go in, it's too soon. You want this to be special. The hallway is behind you. Here's my question. Can you disengage right now and walk into the hallway?
Let's find out. God damn it! I keep thinking that's the button. Just open the door. The killer's. Is it gonna let me out of it? Okay. Wasn't letting me out of it for a minute.
Walk in the hallway.
I didn't leave that on.
What are you talking about?
Asshole! I closed the door.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I
Somebody told me to close the door.
I didn't realize you closed the door.
How dare you! Stop leaving the door unlocked. Rude. Is actually the front door open?
Well, now he's in the house. It's
just
cracked open.
How the hell? Can we just go? God, we are playing a stupid character.
Yep. Oh, there's something on the. What's that? Tea kettle?
He knocked the tea kettle down. Wow, he's such a dick.
Do you have to make tea?
Our character is just realizing it's fucked.
Yeah, I'm assuming you're gonna have to keep doing the game in order to unlock shit further. Otherwise, he went. Actually, can we open the attic? No, the attic's locked. Never mind. Yeah, the attic's locked.
So he has to drop the key for us.
Yeah.
So where's his pet?
I don't know.
I don't like that. I don't know where the pet is.
Mr. Kitty's probably upstairs.
Mr. Kitty got the hell out of Dodge.
Okay. The hallway's behind. Alright, so I guess we're going back to the hallway. So bathroom, I guess? Bathroom or living room.
Just find the killer playing some Atari.
You step into the living room. You stand inside for a moment and allow the memories to flood back. It's hard. Okay, so it's the same response. So now all you have is so you have the laundry room, the dining room, or you go to the bathroom.
Wait, are you joking about the name of the dog or not?
What's the name of the dog?
Somebody said the pet name is Hot Dog.
I mean, I've heard stupider names.
Oh, he's kidding.
You step through the doorway into the laundry room. The smell of detergent fills your nose. More laundry will need to be done soon enough. In front of you is the coffee room. Behind you is the living room.
What was that? It was a weird glitch. What the fuck is a coffee room?
Probably the kitchenette. The coffee room is so quaint. A small box of a room with a table and chairs. It's made to relax. Behind you is the laundry room. Beside you sits the circuit breaker. In front of you is the kitchen. I assume
Should
you
we
have
do
to
it?
Well, I assume you're going to have to do it at some point. The circuit breaker is an old rusty box. Inside sits a switch. The laundry room is to your immediate right. Okay, so use switch. No, not yet. Give him time. The laundry room is to my immediate right. Behind me is the kitchen. I think the only one you haven't gone to is the dining room. I think you went to the kitchen already, right? Just so you remember, it feels so nostalgic. So many hours spent reheating frozen TV dinners. Ahead of you is the dining room. Behind you is the coffee room. To your right is the garage door. Oh, garage door, which is shut. We can use the axe on that. It's still standing sturdy against the wall. Maybe it's time for him to see. Ahead of you is the dining room. Behind you. So use axe on door. Use axe on wood boards. There you go, and we hear him. Into the great swing, the boards all split in your hand. The garage is open. Come and see.
This would be so much fun to do, like, in real life.
It saves, too.
I'd also beat the shit out of the person for doing this to me, but this would actually be, like, a fun thing to do, like an escape room type of thing.
Yeah, I could see that as being something interesting. Okay, so now you have a new audio cassette. And you have weapons, but you're probably not smart enough to take them.
Nope.
Oh,
Mr. Kitty.
Oh.
He killed her. Like those cats, Sabrina. Nice reference. That is nasty. You are a monster, sir. And there's a dead body. Can I jump? No. How am I going to get that? There's a glowy.
I assume you're gonna have to try and move the car
Man, he is just collecting
or walk around.
for
Nope,
the
yep.
art.
When you start killing
I
people
just
for
walked
art,
over the body.
when you start killing people for art, it stops being art. Photo of a woman sleeping. She's clueless. There's a key. Attic
Please,
key.
yeah.
Okay, so now we can get in the attic.
Just walking over that body, no shit's given.
Oh, poor Mr. Kitty.
I like this. Yeah, I think the freezing at the beginning was on purpose, because look, we're not having any more issues.
Maybe, or like it could have been maybe the rain effects or something. Okay, so now we can go up in the attic. We're probably gonna get murdered. Is this? Are you doing this, or is this a cutscene?
It's a cutscene. You think he would have gotten the hell out of Dodge with an open door and the fact there were dead bodies? More dead bodies. God, this place has
lot
to
of them.
smell absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, no, I can only imagine unless those are extremely fresh.
There are a lot of flies.
I was gonna say I see flies. Yeah, they're probably not that fresh. Okay, play
Play
me. And another.
Can
and
I
another
close this
computer.
first? Oh, screw you,
I
game.
don't think you can. If you open it, it stays open. Okay.
Hello, this is Michael Krieger, age 32. And today we're speaking with, drumroll please, Dr. Miller. How are you feeling today, Doctor? Oh, Dr. Miller seems to be a bit shy at the moment, but I'm sure she'll warm up once she gets settled at the house. Her husband, on the other hand, is being a bit more difficult. The game is almost ready to go. I just need a few more participants to act as props, and then everything will be set up perfectly. I know we haven't talked for some years now, but knowing my playtester, he'll be here as soon as word gets out that I'm gone. Someone should come looking for me soon enough. I should probably put that note out. And hey, if you're listening to this, I really want to thank you for everything. I know you're probably a bit freaked out right now, but
No
I wouldn't
shit,
be doing my
Sherlock.
job if you weren't. I just know that of anyone, you'd understand the importance of what I'm doing. Now I know you weren't a fan of my ideas when we were kids, but I can only assume you've matured since then, right? Ah, what am I saying? I know you'll understand. Okay, I need to get this finished up. You are in for a treat. Goodbye.
This would make a
Okay.
really fun escape room. Okay,
So
so
there is
somebody's
more-
giving me a hint on what. Can I not go down there and do that? Oh shit.
There is more shit to do up here. So
I
you
know,
have to-
but somebody's hinting at what I could do next, but I don't think I can do it. I guess I could do
I
it
think-
from up here.
Well, I think you have to do the computer first, and then they'll let
You
you
telling me you
downstairs.
wouldn't climb out this damn window and get the hell out of Dodge?
If outside of that window is a 2-story drop, probably not.
You can live through that. I've lived through a 3-story. You'll be fine.
It's not living through it. It's whether or not you feel like breaking your legs.
I didn't. It's that or getting the axe in the face.
You could just use the hammer that's on the floor, but that's a bit. too
Remember,
much.
we're not playing smart.
This is true. So you think jumping out a window is viable?
He won't touch the axe.
Oh, thank God it's on the other side. You step into the living room. You can feel every moment of anticipation rush past you as you become aware that you're creating your masterpiece. You're a true artist in every sense of the word. To your left is the hallway. To your immediate right is the laundry room. Ahead of you to the right is the dining room.
You'd be the type that say the Suspiria remake is masterful.
It's different.
I like using that to annoy you.
I mean, here's the thing. If you called it anything else but Suspiria, it would make a fuck ton more sense.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even saying that the movie is necessarily bad. It's just fucking, it's not what Suspiria was. Suspiria was an experience movie. It wasn't meant to have, like, a legitimate plot line. It's supposed to be dreamlike. That's what all those movies were like.
Well, you know, nothing nowadays can be like that. It has to be, here's what's going on, let me throw it directly at you.
It was always a genre that American cinemas could never really replicate well. The dining room, so many meals eaten here alone. You're so tired of being this place.
Kitchen, right?
The living room is to your left, the right is the kitchen. What thing? Go to kitchen. Also, go to kitchen.
I was reading the chat while I was typing. Okay, I just want to see if we can get to the fuse box.
I think you go to the coffee room to get to the fuse box.
There
Small
it is.
thought.
Nope. Okay, where the hell is it? Oh, circuit breaker.
Circuit breaker, there you go. Press the box, yada yada yada. Use switch. Flip the switch.
How?
Oh. There's a metallic click before the world becomes drenched in darkness. Everything is perfect. Laundry room and kitchen. So I assume, do we go check now, or?
I guess. No, we can't. We're stuck.
Oh, okay. Then go to laundry room, I guess would be the next one. In the laundry room, smell of detergent, yada yada yada, same as before.
My dumbass tried to use the axe on the circuit breaker, says Shadow Wolf.
I mean,
It's
would
not
end
a
the
bad
game really
idea.
quick.
It would work.
No, it's a terrible idea.
It would work.
It would also kill you.
That's how you get rid of your killer faster.
Unless
It
they're
would
immortal.
be funny if you could actually do that as like an alternate ending.
It would. You just hear a noise and you hear screaming. Ah!
I would have done that as the
You
death.
go downstairs. There's just a charred corpse there. Well, we fucked up.
Secret
all
ending
right.
unlocked.
So go down the hallway, I guess. You haven't been down there yet. Maybe you have to go to the attic again. In the hallway, the carpet is dull, walls are bland. Bathroom, bedroom, attic. Yeah, try attic. The attic's ladder on foot in front of the others, each step making a subtle creaking sound. You pull yourself up using the axe for leverage. All around you are your past works. None have held the same feeling as this. This is special. Directly opposite of you across the room is a man at the computer. You want to get closer. Tie in a... Alright, get closer. Get that window.
it.
Nope. You step ever so closer to the man. He appears to be sweating, shaking. You know you've done it. This is your magnum opus. You feel your chest tighten with excitement. You've never felt this way in your life. It's addicting. You stand in the center of the attic. The man's still in front of you. You want to get closer.
Is that you pissed the killer off right behind you?
Yeah. No, at that point, he would have just buried it in the back of your head. Alright, I guess get closer.
Just turn around and smack the shit out of him with the keyboard because it's one of those old style keyboards.
Motherfucker. Take another step closer. The man's posture is tightening. You can almost see the hairs on the back of his neck stand on end. He's so pure, so helpless. Your mouth waters. You stand a step away from the man. You want to get closer.
I'm sorry, I have a CRT monitor. This thing would be in your head. I would have used this on the Skype already.
Assuming that you have the spatial awareness to realize he's sneaking up on you.
I'm reading this. I'm going to just grab it and throw it and see what happens. It's not my computer.
Fuck it. See what happens. We're gonna get murdered. Step forward until you nearly bump into the man's seat. Your smile hurts so badly. You grip your axe so tightly that your hands begin to hurt. You begin to burn. You've never felt more alive. You try your best to contain yourself, but you're verging on animalistic. It's euphoria. You sure you can't feel your hot breath on his neck? You are an artistic genius. You stand right behind the man.
Sorry, the chat said to write that.
So it says you stand right behind the man. Is it going to let you break away now and turn around?
Okay, well, let me do that.
Yeah, no, because you only have one red text. Get closer? You stand right behind the man. Use axe?
Damn it, we're gonna die. No!
It says you stand right behind the man. Okay, stand. Just type in stand behind.
Yep.
Can you back out?
Let me see. There's a knife right there. Come the fuck on. This man is actually retarded.
So you can't back out of this?
No.
Kill with axe? Ever so carefully. Over
Look, if
your
I'm gonna
head.
die, that's the last message I'm leaving.
You think to yourself,
What a wonderful world.
we never left.
This man is taking forever to kill me. Am I supposed to be able to do something?
I don't know.
Okay, they took... Wow, that took him a while to get me.
Yeah, no, he was savoring that.
I don't even get to hear the crunch, the splat.
Apparently not. I figured it would at least do something.
Wow,
like
it
go,
blue
"Ugh."
balls you hard, doesn't it?
Yeah, I figured it would at least go like, "Ugh," and then fucking
Yeah.
nail ya. Oh, okay, you got a little scene here. I'm assuming he fucking murdered
There's
the
the
shit
blood
out
on
of
the screen. But come on, where's that splat sound? Come on, where is that sound effect? I need that meaty splat sound. The whoa.
Okay, you're going through a person. Yep, he strung your ass up and put a hole in you.
Can you do that with an axe? Did
No,
you take my
well,
pants off?
No, there's the axe. The axe is embedded in him. You can see the handle.
Oh.
But I don't know how he got the hole. Unless
Yeah,
he,
that's
like,
actually
gutted
impressive.
him. Unless he gutted him afterwards.
It'd be funnier if this was actually the killer and we just turned around and beat the shit out of him with a keyboard. I don't know why we didn't do that. I would have used the CRT monitor or the keyboard. Worst comes to worst, you just destroyed the man's monitor.
Hmm. Okay.
That was bad. That wasn't bad.
I don't
You wanna
know.
do another game?
No, I was actually just getting pinged a little while ago by Wep to go play
Okay.
Destiny. So, and we've also been on for like what, 2 hours?
Yeah. We can do more later if you want.
Yeah, sure.
Let's get out of this though. So this
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
No, I
Thought we
like that.
shot him. That's my personal headcanon. That's a big ass gun to do something like that. Yeah, the hole is a little weird. That
Shotgun
I'm curious
slug.
how that happened.
Shotgun slug would do that.
Yeah.
Point blank.
Hold space to skip.
Music by Auric Echoes. Modeling aid by Cody Reeder.
Now let me exit.
Nobody's going to give me an Alan Smithy.
That would be perfect for somebody that apparently knows so much about horror.
How would that be appropriate?
I mean, didn't... God damn it! Why do you have to be so damn loud? Okay, return to outpost. Parting
Turn
words.
to Outpost 3000?
I'm curious what the parting words are, although... God damn it, I hate this. There we go. No, stay.
Okay. Hold A to skip.
Hi there, my name is
Oh,
Connor
there's the
Rush.
Deb.
I'm a
Oh, isn't
20-year-old
he
college student
adorable?
from West Virginia, and I'm the dude that made Fire Games. I made this company when I was 10 years old, and the name definitely has not aged poorly. You may know me from making video games like Summerland, or TikToks like this one. In a legal sense, I usually like to end my games with a small
fuck?
text message
No,
saying
no, I
thank
need
you
an
for giving my
explanation
game
for the
the time of
frog.
day. But this
I
time
don't
I
need
decided
an
to go
explanation
all
for
out
that.
and make a video because as of recording this, I've finished developing We Never Left. And I still have 2 weeks until DreadX needs my build. So if you're watching this, congratulations, that means you beat the game. Or I decided to post this on YouTube like a year after releasing it. I can't help myself. I thrive off the attention of strangers online. But I would personally and sincerely like to thank you for purchasing DreadX Collection 5 and giving We Never
Look at
Left
his
a
hair,
shot.
it's
I
so
don't know, you might have
fluffy.
pirated it. If that's the case, luck
He's a
your windows,
20-year-old
buddy. This was
college
my
student
first
that comes to
attempt
the
at doing
territory.
horror, like ever.
He also
So
has a
I'd really like
PlayStation
to
5.
thank DreadXP, in particular
Like I did.
Abby Scruncho Smith, who initially reached out to me for giving me this opportunity. And you know, I did learn a lot of lessons while making this game, while simultaneously going to college, being the frontman for a band, writing the script for a different game,
Suck your dick
and
a little
maintaining
harder.
a social media presence. And that lesson is that you're never too young to day drink. Give me the.
You're never too young
If you
to
haven't
day
finished the
drink.
collection yet, I
He's
really
not
encourage
wrong.
you to go check out all of the other amazing games made
No,
by
no,
the
no.
other
As somebody
incredible
who's a
developers.
YouTuber, he's not wrong
Unless,
at all.
of course, their game is better than mine. In that case, they can go rot in hell. All jokes aside, I really
like
appreciate
him.
all of you for being here, playing the game. I
Okay, they
appreciate
go rot
DreadXP
in hell.
for inviting me, all of the other developers for encouraging me. Just thank you all in general. I sincerely mean it. Now I'm gonna start spouting off social medias. If you press the space bar on your keyboard, it's
You've earned
it's
going
this
before
one.
your
If you
stuff
tap
out.
the space bar, it'll pause the video. You can read, check out my socials. Yeah. I'm probably most active on TikTok. I know, embarrassing, but this is my TikTok if you're interested. If you'd
Suck
like
your
to
dick a
keep
little
up with
harder, man.
development on Twitter, go check me out here. If you want to check me out on Instagram,
Someone go
here's my
find his Twitter
personal
for me.
account. It also links back to the Fire Games account if that's something you're more interested in.
Why
and
does he
finally,
look like
if you
Filthy
just want
Frank?
to check out Fire Games,
Oh my God.
firegames.com.
The one
Yeah,
he
I
gave
know.
Take care.
I noticed that too.
you look like Filthy Frank.
He can't drink. He
Jesus-
can't hold
Jesus
alcohol.
Christ.
You pussy.
Casey, this is straight vodka.
Come
No!
on!
We're doing
You
props.
pussy.
It's water.
Oh, he thought it was water. He gave him actual vodka.
Fucking amazing.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh god. Well, like that was the best. Because at first I was gonna be like, "Oh, you pussy." Then I realized, like, oh, he actually thought it was gonna be water, so he probably just took a massive swig of that.
Yeah, that I like that. I like this dev.
Casey, that's straight vodka.
I thought we were gonna use a prop.
Although
This
I
is
feel like
good.
he would have. Although I feel like he would have smelled that.
I don't think he was paying attention. I think he's so focused on making the video that he just
Probably.
like didn't even notice the smell or
That-
anything.
That's amazing. It's really funny when you watch stuff like that happens in like movie outtakes because that does happen.
Oh, I got an achievement. Finish the game. So we'll look at this and then you can bounce.
There's actually a very famous case. Ooh, somebody got backhanded.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, Mom is turning into the Incredible Bulk.
Oh god, that reference.
But yeah, there was a pretty famous case where that happened with you've seen Animal House, right?
Yeah.
So you know the scene where John Belushi is chugging the bottle of Jack Daniels when they're cleaning out the house and they took all the booze?
Yeah.
That's real. That entire thing was real.
Jesus, was he just hiding it or?
No. So what happened is they were going to do the scene, and John Landis came up to John Belushi and said, "Okay, so we have a scene where you're going to have to chug an entire bottle of Jack Daniels. So we were going to like put a straw in it, or we can replace it with tea." And he just literally said, "No, I can do it." And they're like, "You want to drink an entire fifth of Jack Daniels in the course of like 10 seconds?" And he said, "Yeah, I'll do it." And they said, "Okay, we'll try it," because they all figured he was going to get like halfway through and then start puking it up. And they filmed the whole scene, and that entire scene is exactly how it looks. I think the bottle might have been fake a little bit to get the breaking on the hood, but he did throw it with a good enough force, so he might have just shattered it. but all of the stuff that was inside the bottle was real Jack Daniels, and apparently he was so obliterated drunk after that they had to cancel filming for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, I know the man liked to party, but Jesus.
Yeah, no. That was 1982. That was at his height.
Yeah. So I'm going to let
Or
you go
80.
play with Web.
All right. I will talk to you later. Goodbye, chat.
Bye. All right, guys. Now you just have me. So we can either continue or we can come back later on and do some more Dread X with Mike when he's done doing some Destiny 2. It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to do some more later tonight? And you all go off and do what you do. I'll get this ready for, whatever. It is completely up to you guys. And don't forget, new month, new thing. And right now, it is still Final Fantasy 14, a whole month stream. And we'll do more Dread X when Mike's around. You don't want him to miss any. And story time. One of my very, very lovely real life friends who enjoys torturing me found some children's Batman books on Kindle. And every 20 subs, I will read a children's book. And I won't be allowed to read it ahead of time. I'll have it pictures on screen and everything. I will do a cold reading of it, which will prove how bad at reading I actually am. You met your new friend, the Strangle. The Strangle Mall can get fucked. That thing was very sexual and it shouldn't have been. Oh, I did like that a lot, though. I need to head home. Okay. So I think we'll continue a little later tonight. I'm going to probably work on this video and stuff. And I'm totally not going to play some... I'm not going to go play some Dragon Quest. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? I mean, I could do some indies, but I'll save it for tonight. We'll come back tonight. So everyone go get some snackies, go get some things that you need, and I'll see you all tonight. You guys are all awesome. If you don't have it, here is a link to the Discord if anyone is lurking. That is a big ass... What the fuck is going on in my Discord? Why is there a man drinking out of a giant drink? Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Or I'll see you guys later tonight. Bye, everybody.